Get it over with. Your life. Hey, YouTube, it's me, John Avenger, once again, and welcome back to another live commentary. I know I didn't plan this one out, but this is the third of a beloved franchise that I wanted to finish. I'm not doing the fourth film or that animated movie from last year. This is Diary of a Wimpy Kid 3, Dog Days. Yeah, I was going to do this last year, but I had technical issues, so I'm going to get to do it now. And yeah, this movie is the second best in the franchise. I love the second one the most. There's a problem I have with this movie, but I'll get to it. Let's do this. Let's start the podcast of this. This movie is about 90 minutes long, so it's not going to take very long. About 94 minutes. So let's get done. Let's get it done. There's the 20th Century Fox logo. It just got on Disney Plus now, so you can watch it there if you don't have a copy of it. And this is the 10-year anniversary. Hey, Salvatore Spano, have you seen Mercury Rising? Yes, I did. I saw it years ago, though. It was a long time before Bruce Willis. Here's the animations. And I know this is a summer movie, but I don't care. It's almost summer, so. I can't wait for the hot weather. And plus, it's Earth Day. Happy Earth Day to you guys. Happy Memorial Day. Well, it'll be Memorial Day in a month, so it's not too bad. Hey, Jay Shaz, what's up? Yeah, because I forgot that you guys have the week off. I wanted to do a podcast. I haven't done a podcast for almost a week and a half. So my last one was, I think, Red 2. Yeah. And those movies were long, the Red and Red 2. They were like almost 2 hours. So I wanted to do something at least 20 minutes shorter. Oh, these disgusting guys, their back hair and ass cracks and cutting their toenails. Yeah. It's pretty underrated. And did you know it's the kids from Kindergarten Cop? Which one? What kid from Kindergarten Cop? Yeah. Oh, yeah. The kid from Boys Have a Penis, and yeah, that kid. He was also in Full House and for New Nightmare. Yeah. No, I never go to the locker rooms in any water parks because I see people naked and it's gross. I'm just self conscious there. I don't want to see them. Oh no! Yuck! He's washing his hands in the urinal. That's gross. I was trying to do this podcast last year, but I didn't get to because of technical issues on my old laptop. I'm gonna get it done. So next week I'm doing Species. So look out for that. Plus, people are outside in this movie, so it counts for Earth Day. Ugh. I didn't realize how disgusting some people are at public. Wrong, sir. Summer 2020, there was no summer. I had to stay home. Like your Crash Bandicoot shirt. Thanks. Yeah, because last year, my summer was a lot better than 2020. 2020 was a nightmare. Everything was closed. The theaters were closed. I couldn't go out. I had to go to several places in the summer just to kill my time. Because you know me, I'm not going to stay in the house in the summertime. And this movie came out 10 years ago, August of 2012. So I wanted to do an early anniversary for it. And this is Roderick trying to sell a load of diapers. At least Roderick is in this movie. Yeah, you can't blast music. It's against the law. Gregor Roderick. You mean Roderick. Yeah. Well, I like Roderick in all three films, even though he's a douchebag. Because in the first movie, I didn't like Greg because he was kind of, he spag union. Did you hear about the Johnny Depp court situation? Yes, he played a tape that Amber Heard was beating him up. Again, I knew she was trouble. Yeah, that's a bad wig. It was like Kylo Ren hair. Yeah, I saw this in the theater when it came out 10 years ago. I also saw it when they re-released it a year later. The kids were laughing and they were clapping. Yeah. Roger cracks me up in this movie, especially in the second half. Bubby. I know this was kind of unexpected, but hey, you guys will see me because I wanted to do something this weekend. Last weekend was just a nightmare. Johnny Depp is a victim. Yeah, I know. I'm paying. Like a joke from Grown Ups. Remember Grown Ups when they go to the water park and then the water turns blue? I told you people are disgusting. They don't they eat inside the pools, they drink inside the pools, they just and then they wonder why we're in the pandemic because people are disgusting sometimes. Some people. Yeah, that was a reference to the second movie. This is the only one where Rowley doesn't say Zooey Mama because this one's kind of like a what is up actors getting trouble with the law? Yeah, Ezra Miller, he has no excuse. They just want to be in prison. They don't want to be free like me. Mm-hmm. Yeah, not all day. Yeah, I like going outside, but summer 2020, I had to play the Switch to get through it. I agree. Thoughts on Will Smith at this point? Well, he'll recover. Fishing, sports, civil war, camping, hiking, and video games. Summer's here. See you in 73 days. Yeah. I'm not wasting my summer this year. I'm going outside as much as I can. I'll go to the theater as much as I can. There's Rowley. He's wearing a wig because he had to cut his hair for the Three Stooges movie. There's Holly from the second movie. She's so cute. Peyton List is actually she's legal now, so don't get married yet, Peyton List. These kids are cute, man. My life was telling 2020. Yeah, some of the year didn't suck. Mainly the stuff that I streamed. And most of these characters were the same actors for 3 films, except for Raleigh's mom. And this one is played by an actress, not his actual mom this time. But most of the actors from the first 2 films came back, so it's called continuity. In that fourth movie, they have no one from the first 3 films. And he has a Hedwig there. Yeah, an owl looks just like Hedwig from Harry Potter. Also, have a great summer. She's so cute. She's smiling. She'll be happy. She survived the pandemic. Mm. We're friends. We're friends. You're the same gender. Apparently nowadays you can't be close to somebody of the same gender without it being gay. And I'm like, that's a lie. That's a damn lie. Fun movie, but Frank is an asshole for most of it. He's a dad. I have a father. Sometimes it doesn't. We don't always see eye to eye, but it's just how it is when opposites. Get it. No way. Have you seen Rescue Me? No, not yet. She is so sweet. I'll try to finish some of my video games this summer because I finished Pokemon Shield. I played throughout most of summer in 2020. I didn't finish it till last year, but yeah, but he misses two numbers. Yeah. Again, why didn't you just whip out your cell and she could give you your number in person? Watch. Ali 55542. I haven't seen Rescue Me. I'll probably put that on my watch list for later. Yeah, I wanted to do this before the summer because I have a lot of films I want to do in the summer for live streams. I don't want to just forget about this one. By the way, I thought you said you weren't going to do any podcasts this week. I needed to come back. Last week took a lot out of me, but this was kind of an unexpected. I like to be unpredictable. So here we go. I just didn't plan this one. I just did it on the whim. But next week I'm doing Species. But that's it, though. After that, in May, I'm doing Star Wars and Avengers and Age of Ultron, etc., etc. Yeah, the only character I hate in this movie is Holly's sister. Oh my god, it's too much. Like my problem is that she's so annoying. Like she's such a biatch in the whole movie. Greg's father has his problems, but he's at least a likable character. Are you also reviewing Moving Target, the one he did with Billy D. Williams? I haven't seen that either. He put a baby picture of him. Here she is, Heather. Ooh, this not a bad actress, but she's horrible here. She makes Paris Hilton look like less spoiled. And she's only here because it was filmed in Canada, and some of the cast is Canadian. Some of the side characters. Ouch! At least I'm not going to have any technical issues this time because the movie's short. It's only 90 minutes. I'm going to guess that you hate Blunt more than Florence. Yeah, because she ruined two movies that could have been great. Jungle Cruise would have been decent if she wasn't so annoying. You're such a good friend. Is older, so you should be more experienced in your opinion. He looks like a horse. Yeah, because Florence, once she did Hawkeye, I haven't seen her since, so that's a good thing. But with the whole with Binto, with Emily, I saw Jumper. I mean Jumper. I saw Jungle Cruise and Looper, and she sucked in both of them. I like girls that are sweet, not girls that look like a freaking stallion. And no, I don't. No, I don't want her in the MCU. She had her chance and she blew it. Thanks to Fox, Platoon Leaders on YouTube is free. When I'll see it eventually. Oh, that guy. He was the most annoying voice in that Sonic the Hedgehog cartoon back in the 90s. He was that robot chicken. Is like, Fastro, you miss. And I'm like, please shut up. Please shut up. Thank God that chicken is not in the Sonic movies. And Sonic 2 was great, guys. If you haven't heard my review, I did a review on it. I loved it. I'll try to do a podcast when it comes out on DVD. Besides Blunt, especially said she doesn't even want to be in superheroes. Good. Keep her out. If her husband does one, I'm fine with it. He's a better actor than her. He has a cool manly voice and he can direct. Thingy. Ugh. His blankets in the garbage. Yeah. I threw a lot of stuff out this spring. I've been doing a lot of spring cleaning. Some people call it Canyon Films rip off of Platoon, but technically it's not. No, because it's its own thing. And this little kid's voice, little cutie, he's the voice of the director's son. Just to let you know. Rachel Harris. It was good to have her back. Yeah, they had the original cast back. In Harry Potter and Fantastic Beasts, they changed several of the actors because well, one of them died, and several of the other actors were replaced. Here, it's been the same people for three films, especially the Heffley family, Rowley, etc. 8 o'clock in the morning. That was me when I every summer in the 90s, in the 80s, 90s, and the 2000s, I would play video games for hours. Now I just play my Switch. Yeah, no, I can't play for like 8 hours. Do you like Rachel Harris more in The Hangover? She's good in The Hangover, just her character's not likable. Watch. This is when he goes, he's a vampire, apparently, like Morbius. Yeah, I blame that movie for Into the Spider Verse 2 getting pushed to next year. Because if that movie had not come out and it was shelved, Into the Spider Verse, Across the Spider Verse would have came out this month. An R-rated Venom movie would be badass. Yeah, and it wouldn't have been boring. A lot of Here's the thing, Greg. Why don't you shut your video game off? That way your dad wouldn't find out. Save your progress and shut it off. That's what I did. A lot of B movies, including direct-to-video action films, are on YouTube. I know I've seen them. It's just I wanted to see my stuff first. I had a lot of movies I had to sit through, hear commentaries for, and I bought a couple of films this month. So I'll be doing a DVD update in May. His thingy or his tingy? Ew. In the garbage. That looks like my dog's wee wee pad that she uses to use the bathroom on. That's gross. Do you have at least favorite Disney animated villain? That kind Pixar. There's a lot of them. It's just that they remade them and they made them worse, like Scar and Jafar. Why didn't he just shut off the game system? A lot of B movies are better than the most theatrical releases. Yeah, they're shorter. They're not 2 hours and 20 minutes. It's like every movie now has to be over 2 hours. He's laughing. Oh, that would suck. He unplugged everything. I know. Thank God my dad didn't have to do that. I'm a laughter that ever laughed. Ha. Yeah. I saw the Batman on HBO Max, so I did a review on that just to let you guys know. I'm not doing a podcast. The paddle the if I do a podcast for that movie, I got to do it in two parts. It's way too long. Like I said it. Is it just me, or is Catherine Zeta-Jones' voice and accent so dreamy? It is, and she's not in everything. Blunt has to be in everything now. Why? Because she's horrible. You know, they Hollywood's lazy. Hmm. Oh, trust me, I know the feeling. My dad travels a lot. I spend time with my family mostly. See? Yeah, he has problems, but he's a flawed character that's likable. Do you think Batman Returns is underrated? Yeah, it's a great sequel, and it's not 2.5 hours. It seems like not people get enough credit, especially Batman Forever. Yeah, but if it wasn't for those, we wouldn't have had the Nolan trilogy, the Snyderverse, or the Batman. Even though I don't hate Blunt, nor is she one of my favorite, I gotta read that she shouldn't be in everything. No actor should be in everything. The Rock was in like 5 movies every year before the pandemic, and I'm like, I want to see somebody new. I want to see somebody that I haven't seen for a while. This is why actresses like Heather Stevens and Bruce Willis are retired now, because they didn't get the roles that they wanted recently in like the last decade or so. And Willis, poor Willis had problems with his brain, so he had to retire early. It's too bad. Ew, worms are disgusting. Reading is fun. I thought Greg's dad was funnier than Greg himself. Well, it's Steve Zahn. He's done a lot more comedies than Zachary Gordon. A Sudoku book, Me and My Mommy, video game cheat codes. Yeah, I remember those books. Danny DeVito's portrayal of the Penguin was very dark and sad. Yeah, and I still think it's a better portrayal. The one in the Batman was well done, but I wanted more Colin Farrell's Penguin because he's not in the whole movie. He's just in like half the film. Study and read book reports. Country Club, yeah. Little Women, no. I don't want to see that movie. I don't like Saoirse Ronan. I don't like Florence. And Emma Watson, I'm glad she doesn't do as much because people were harassing her when she was a little girl. And this doesn't make any sense because if he calls all the numbers, he would eventually get her, unless it's unlisted or something. Nope. Fregley, goodbye. Chinese food. The laundry service. There's Coach Malone from the first 2 films. See, continuity. And it wasn't like any of the actors passed away. Rowley's dad passed away a few years after this, but he was able to do this. And Malone, he sounds like Seth Rogen. It's weird. It doesn't sound like this. Yeah, this is a weird scene. He does Civil War reenactments. When his dad's weird. Was Max Shrek ever in the comics? I don't know. I don't really think he was. Yeah. Of course not. They didn't have video games till the 70s and the 80s when they had computer games like Pong and Pac-Man, etc. Oh yeah, this is the Civil War was after we beat the British in the 1700s. So yeah, that's a war against the South. Would you say that Batman was better than the Dark Knight? Yeah, it's just the Dark Knight is too long. Like it feels longer than the Batman, and the Batman was longer by 15 minutes, I believe. Have you ever had a worse pizza than Papa John's? Yeah, there was some pizza in Knapp Street in Brooklyn. It's horrible. It hurt my stomach. We're about almost 30 minutes in. Yeah, we still got a lot of films left. I mean, a lot of the film left. So. I don't care about Little Women. Sorry, I don't care about the book or the movie for adaptations. It's a boring period piece. The villains from Superman 3, including Ross Webster and the sister that turned into a cyborg, was never in the comics, which is something different. But it was different. It wasn't. It wasn't like they brought back Lex Luthor again. No, they did that in 4. eat some crackers. Still hungry. Plainview Heights. It's a nice quiet area. Crowded. 2 people, like 3 people. It's like when COVID hit. Nobody was. And the water's clean. That looks good. So a golf trip. Me too. Superman 2 was always my favorite. Yeah, it's an underrated movie. I like it. I did a podcast for it last year. I really miss half of the cast that are not there anymore, like Christopher Reeve and Margot Kidder, in her cameo, and of course, Richard Pryor. I miss him a lot. The Riddler was scary, but yeah, he was scary. Oh my God. As soon as I saw him in the first 5 minutes, I jumped out of my seat. My pulse was racing the whole time because I'm like, his voice was scary and he has screen presence. Mm-hmm. He's so cute. See? Heterosexual couples. Yeah, I want to go back to Hershey Park. I loved going to Hershey Park last summer. One of my friends on Letterboxd said that Eternals is called Eternals because it lasts an eternity. Yeah, I was so bored. The Batman was long. Have I seen Blood Moon? No. With Gary Daniels, Frank Gorshin, the Riddler, as the police chief? No, I haven't seen it yet. I hate being in an office. I know. It's too much talking, and it's just boring and slow. No, I'm doing something this summer. I'm not staying in the house. Last year, I wasn't vaccinated, so I had to get vaccinated last summer. Now I'm fully vaccinated, so I can go to any theater I want. And I'm wearing the headphones, so I don't have to, the copyrighted music. I don't want to get a copyright for it. I'm a man, I'm a man, I'm a man. I certainly am. I'm a man, I'm a man, I'm a man. No, it's not because you have to move. Your coordination has to be better in real life. And who's her sparring partner? Patty Farrell. Thoughts on the Patriot? I haven't seen it. I heard it's horrible. I love to play with you, Painless, because she's not a little girl anymore. She's a grown woman, and I love it. I don't care about the age difference as long as they're legal and single. I'm all over it. And unlike Ezra Miller, I'm not going to grab somebody by the neck. I don't believe in being violent towards women. Whatever you say, love. Now that you've seen it, do you wish that you saw the Batman in the theaters? Yes. Because guess what? Robert ended up being a very physical and very demanding Batman, which is what I was missing for a while since the Snyder Cut. Since the because I want a physical Batman, not just him fighting CGI or using a gun, but physically brawling with people. I was like, damn, I did not see that coming. He ended up being a good Batman. Not a good vampire, but a good Batman. I admit it. Guys, right here on camera. He's a good Batman. Not my favorite. Keaton's still the best. Oh, this is watch. I got it. Zachary Gordon is funny, man. He'll do the slapstick and look fun. Hey, Network 98, what's up? And by the way, if a girl touches you, gently, savor it, guys. Especially when you're heterosexual. Raleigh's scared. Here she comes, Heather. She just makes a movie less enjoyable because she's so annoying. 16, lady, you're in your 20s. At least you're in your 20s back in 2012. Wow, 10 minutes. I was in the car for over 3 hours last summer. 3 hours. And trust me, with my car sickness, it's hard to be in a car for that long. Yep, 4th of July is coming up in a few months. Cartoonist to retire in 3 months. Yeah. Oh, that cake looks amazing. I love the 4th of July. Last year was on a Sunday. It was weird. I was watching the hot dog eating contest on a Sunday and people were outside. Conor McGregor, I don't know who that is. Yeah, he's not American. He's Canadian. They have their own Canada Day. They don't have an Independence Day over there. Oh, those burgers look so good. Ouch. Hey, John Avenger fan, you finally made it. We're about 33 minutes into Diary Wimpy Kid 3. A mile long. I used to be an explorer too. I am an explorer. Yeah, we have a dog at home now, so I know exactly what it feels like. She's a small little mix of a Shih Tzu and a Cavalier. Look at it, he shoved that cake in his mouth. Why don't you use a fork? Yeah, but she's not needed in the film. She's in the second movie, but she has no dialogue. There's a reason for it because David Bowers knew that she wasn't the best actress to play a mean girl, so she just doesn't talk. Yes, I know it got delayed, John Avenger. I already heard. I already said that. Yeah, it is called Dog Days, like in the book. That dog is cute. Of course, yeah, walking a dog is not easy. Yeah, dogs like to jump in your bed. Have you seen the Delta Force 1 and 2? Yeah, but I didn't care for them that much. Missing in Action, I've only seen 2 because T2 is a prequel. And Firewalker, no. I'm not a Chuck Norris fan. Sweetie ate the sandwich. Yeah, it's a big responsibility. Even when the dogs are small, they bark. It says sweaty. Watch, sweaty. He's wearing a The Who shirt. Yeah. He can't spell. Sweetie has 2 E's, not 1. Uh, what do you hate about Selena Gomez? She can't act, and I don't like her singing either. So even her voice acting is boring. Invasion USA, I haven't seen. Hero and the Terror. The Hitman I saw, and I couldn't care. I said I'm not a fan. He's just really dull. I don't think he has the charisma Arnold and Stallone have, and Van Damme and Jason Statham, etc. But this one, they're carving stuff out of wood. Yeah, look at that statue. Who's worse, Selena Gomez or Florence? Oh, just no comparison. You know who is the worst. He sneaks him into, yeah, this is when he does his British act. That's racist. Yeah, he sneaks into the thing. Yeah, you know that sneaking into a place without permission is called trespassing. Let me guess. Yeah, again, there's no comparison. Selena's just a boring Disney Channel star that disappeared. Like after Hotel Transylvania 4, yeah, you won't hear from her again. Yeah, he's the Roderick. Like the one in the fourth movie, it looks like Kylo Ren. Yeah, she's not even hot in this movie. I just think she's just so loud and annoying. Wait, the chat's a little messed up. Okay. I think Demi Lovato's crazy. Well, she has a problem. She thinks she's a boy. I'm not stupid. I know I can know I know the difference. There's a cute Asian girl. Oh man, treating an Asian like Yeah, especially to an Asian girl. Oh yeah, this is when Bane saves him. This bald-headed guy that looks like Bane. They delayed. They delayed Across the Spider Verse because of Sony's stupid decision with Morbius and Venom, and because they don't want to compete with Black Adam. Oh, this is when the guy saves him. Yeah. Watch. Look. Watch. He's doing the mouth to mouth. Looks like he's kissing. Did you get pissed off when people asked for spinoffs in the chat? No, it's just it was just repetitive. Look at Roderick's face. Okay, here it is. Show it. There we go. When you review the Batman, when you called the Eternals a boring, pretentious, yeah, it's too much. That movie was just too much. Yeah, he looks like Gary Oldman. Yeah, rest in peace, the actor that plays him. He passed away a few years after this. Yeah, that's a big deal for kids at his age. It's a bug, a ladybug. Trust me, lady. In 2022, kids are 5 years old and they have an iPhone. That makes no sense. Their fingers are too small. How could they text? I didn't text until I was in my 20s because I didn't have a cell phone in the 90s and the 2000s. Did you hear that Lucky Charms got recalled? Why? Is it racist? Favorite Bond movie of Connery? Dalton, Moore, Craig, and Brosnan, you mean? Well, Connery, my favorite one, I think, is I would say Goldfinger. It's one of the best ones. Dalton, my favorite one is License to Kill. That's my favorite Bond movie. More Spy Who Loved Me. Craig, I don't really have one because Skyfall's good, but it's too freaking long. And Brosnan, Goldeneye. That's easy. And I can't say for Lazenby because he only did one film. So, and with Craig, like I said, his movies are too long. Casino Royale's good, but it's too long. Quantum of Solace is way too jumbled, and Skyfall's great, but it needed. Can you review Clouded with a Chance of Meatballs? Yeah, eventually. I mean, maybe next week. This podcast is turning out pretty good. It's not as painful as some other ones I did earlier this year. No, it got recalled because it gave people diarrhea and vomiting. Oh, probably because of the ingredients. They probably have to change the ingredients because they do it every for St. Patrick's Day. You help keep making my body clean. Nope, it landed on Greg's dad. Did you think Never Say Never Again is underrated? It's just a remake of a better film, Thunderball. I love you. And you know how much I love Batman, guys. I'm a huge Batman fan. I never heard of the Eternals. That's why when I saw them, I'm like, I still don't know who they are. People need to stop talking about Michelle Jones. Yeah, I'm not. That's been banned from every future podcast because she's just a likable character. Here's the theme park scene. Yeah, at the boardwalk, you could tell that's Canada. I mean, look at the water. The movie's almost an hour long. Yeah, they have to share the same ice cream. That's no, I wouldn't do that. With COVID, I cannot share ice cream with somebody else. Ugh. You can't do that now. I don't share anything. I usually eat my own stuff or drink my own stuff. Rest in peace, Sean Connery. He will always be one of the best Bonds. Yeah, I miss him. I was shocked to hear the past. Same with Razor Ramon. Yeah, I know. I did a tribute video for him. Batman and Spider-Man crossover. Well, that's not going to happen because Sony's so protective of their boy. There's a clown face. An hour and 20 minutes. Dance Dance Revolution 2. I played that game. I mostly played it and also I played some dancing game in Best Buy. Somebody 55 minutes, yeah. I wish Sonic 2 was a summer movie because it felt like one. But thankfully, I got to see it in the theater with a packed crowd, lots of laughter, and lots of applause at the end. Did you hear that Criterion will be releasing Raging Bull in 4K? Yeah. He makes 5 minutes, yeah. And yes, Robert Capron was scared to go on this. They're making a Madam Web movie, yeah, because Morbius made money for some reason. Yeah, this looks scary. I bet Robert Capron was like, "Oh my god, don't shake." Yeah, that ride does look scary because you're high in the air and you're spinning around. And they're disappointed because they got there late. I'm like, rides have a long line. Have you ever been to Disney World? Oh my god, the lines there are endless. Have you seen other Charles Bronson movies other than the Death Wish movies? Yeah, but I don't remember it right now. I think I saw Family of Cops or something like that he did in the 90s before he passed away. His voice cracked. Do you think in the next Holland trilogy Zendaya will be just like in the comics, MG? No. What? What? Here it comes. Yeah. Yeah, he looks really scared. This is really him terrified. Yeah. And I don't blame him. Trust me, there were rides that I screamed like a girl. Yeah, I went on a roller coaster called the Dragster, and my cheeks felt like rubber. Opinions on the Prince of Egypt. This is a good movie. I just don't watch it that much. And El Dorado, I haven't seen. My sister said it sucked. It's got the same animation, but it doesn't have the plot or the likable characters. Just because he got a little bit late. My brother's late all the time. He can't even open the door. Yeah. What do you think? No. Why do you think no? Hmm. At least he doesn't treat Raleigh like an idiot. Like in the first movie, Greg was just way too much. He's so unlikable. Not till the very end he becomes likable. 10 to Midnight, Assassination, Murphy's Law, uh, Messenger of Death, The Evil That Man. Yeah, there's a lot of movies he's done that I haven't seen again because, I haven't had time. I have a lot of movies to watch this summer coming up, and the rest of spring I have a lot of podcasts to do. So yeah, gotta write this movie down. Hold on. Yes, feet in his face. Yeah, I know. Yeah, this guy's on his computer. Here's another helpful tip, so you don't get hacked. Shut your computer off when you're done with it. People keep thinking the Michelle Jones movie is a rumor. It is. It is a rumor. It's not greenlit, and they're not going to do it because Zendaya is already too busy doing other stuff. She's still doing Euphoria and a bunch of other movies that are coming up. Driving me crazy. Yeah, he sent an email. He sent the email. Why didn't he just call home, right? Untrue. Are you a fan of the Godfather trilogy? I've only seen the first one. Mercy. This is a funny scene where he comes into the cops come to the door and he has a knife in his hand. That's a total slasher movie moment. These people are driving me crazy. How do you know if it's a rumor? Did you look it up? No, it's just that the stupid talking on the internet. Watch. Yeah. Yeah, that's like one of the only black guys in the movie. But yeah, it's a book series written by a white guy. So thoughts on Ronin? Ronin was good. That's with Robert De Niro, right? And Jean Reno. Yeah, it's good. It's just a little long, and there's a lot of subtitles in the movie. They need to let Euphoria end. It's too dramatic. Well, yeah, because it's a show that people like. Because again, the actors are good. Got a pretty cool car chase. Yeah. Hello. Yeah. He didn't sneak in here because because it's the same. Was it what's it called? Customer service, I guess. Yeah. But in the next part, yeah, in the next scene, it's a girl that looks like Kristen Stewart, but never lie. He's cute. He's got heart. Yeah, they don't want to invite you anymore. Yep, but he gets trapped in the garbage. Yeah. I'm glad I'm doing this now because it's Earth Day and the day's going pretty slow. Buzz Lightyear. Yeah, I'm going to see Lightyear, but I don't know if I'm going to see it in the theater or not. What do you think is the most scariest scene in the Indiana Jones movies? Well, one of them is in the second movie, Temple of Doom. Like the second half of the film is like a horror movie. And this is when he does the high dive. Yep, the little girl's so cute. Yeah, she's an adult now too. Right, you're talking to yourself. It's the little girl from the beginning of the second movie. She did back up and complete. No, I'm gonna do that later. I'll do that later. I want to finish this podcast first. Hold on. Let me go get my orange. I'm gonna pause it here and just get my orange. There's no post credit scene at the end, so it's just the music from the first. It's just a summer song, and then that's it. Ugh. Eat a nice orange now. What's your favorite Chucky movie? Well, the first one is the best one, but I haven't seen any of them at past three. Are you familiar with the show Dragon Tales? Yeah, I saw one a long time ago. Maggie and the Ferocious Beast. I never heard of it. So yeah, he dives all right and then loses his trunks like Macaulay Culkin in Home Alone 2. That's way too high. I just jump. I don't jump from a high. Like boing. Ooh. Mm-hmm. His trunks are up there. Who's your favorite Spider-Man actor? Tobey Maguire. I'm just a little kid who should try Wumpa fruit. Mm, yes. He has beautiful blonde hair and a face that's just, carved by angels. It's so beautiful. Just tell her I lost my trunks. Yeah, there's Patty. I think this is her last scene. Yeah. She's not in it that much compared to the first two films because they wanted to focus on Holly. Billy Drago, yeah, he passed away, I think, yeah. Oh, these? Oh, man, this is, yeah, this moment, that's embarrassing. Look, he has pink shorts and they say princess on them. Yeah, I don't need to see it. I next time, director, don't show me a close up of a guy's ass. Just don't do it. It's a joke, but still. Excuse me. Oh, that project got thrown into the dumpster. That's why I never go into dumpsters. I don't dumpster dive, especially during COVID. Favorite jokes in the Austin Powers movies? Well, yeah, baby, and yeah. Mm. Thoughts on Robot Chicken? It's funny. Yep, he takes the pot roast. Yeah, we're about an hour in, so the movie's almost over. Thankfully, the movie's short because I didn't want to do another 2 hour podcast until May. Species is almost 2 hours, so I'll get through it fine next week. Mike Myers said a few times he would do an Austin Powers 4, but it's been decades. Yeah, 2 decades, 20 years. Do you want to see Tom Holland as Zendaya and Across the Spider Verse? Maybe in the second one because they have a year to push it. Which cartoon character is better, Tom or Felix? I like Felix more because Tom never talked. And good idea. Dogs eat meat like their life depends on it, guys. Because they have sharp teeth. I know my dog loves meat. Yeah, dogs love meat. They love it. Oh, this part of when it's mushy. Oh God. Oh my God. Notch. Look, I was drool. Oh, God. It's like that's disgusting. That's gross. Clean the roast. You need to get a new roast. They don't touch it. Yeah. How would you rank the Captain America movies? They're great. You know, the you got Winter Soldier, Civil War, and then the first movie. Oh God. Oh. Ugh. They're eating from the dog's mouth. I know they said a dog's mouth is cleaner, but ugh. Their spit is the worst. It gets everywhere. I know because I have a dog now. Excuse me. Yeah, this is a different girl. I'm Roland Gropper. Yeah, they don't check IDs in this place. Yeah. In your Lego Shazam live commentary, you said to Michelle Jones movie could do well at the box office. Yeah, if it's on Disney Plus. I don't think it's going to be a theatrical release because now Batgirl is going to be HBO Max. It's going to be on there. It's not going to be in the theaters. Why? Because she hasn't been a bankable character. Oh God, Heather. Yeah, at least I don't like this character, but thankfully she doesn't have as much screen time as Emily Blunt in anything she's in. Blunt has way too much dialogue in Jungle Cruise, and in Looper she ruined the movie for me because yeah, that's not a yes. It's like she's like Kristen Stewart. It's just ugh. She can't even keep her face, She's not 16. She's like in her 20s. Do you plan on getting any Disney Plus shows on DVD? If they release them and they're cheap, this is when he hugs him. Oh, I love this Batman reference. This is great. I love this. The 60s. Yeah. No, there was no jokes in the Batman. There's barely any humor in it because it wanted to be taken seriously, and I get it. But it was that's hilarious, man. The 60s Batman, that was my Batman growing up when I was a kid before the animated series. Disney Plus show should be on DVD. The Mandalorian, I would love to get it. Yeah, I love these characters. Good characters. That's why I love these films. Well, especially the two sequels. The first one I thought was decent, but it does get better with watching it. The better it gets, the more I see it. Because even though Greg is, yeah, he gives him sunscreen because you need that definitely for the summer. Yeah, like in Moon Knight, that I don't know what he is anymore. Yeah, these are just some of the stupidest employees at these country clubs. This is when the cat's out of the bag. Yeah, of course not. You have to be at least 14 and have a parent's permission to get a part-time job now because child labor laws and all that. I didn't get a job until I was at least in my 20s. Due to the Sony and Disney deal, it's going to be a theatrical release. Yeah, because Sony, like, they just want to keep their properties alive. Like, they know Morbius got a horrible reaction from fans. It made money, but barely. And it's just I don't have an interest in seeing it. I saw the trailer 2 years ago and it looked crappy. So when it got a bad reaction, I was expecting that. $200. Yeah, the food's not free, Greg. $207. That's a lot of money for. That's like how much a smoothie costs at Disney just for one. Imagine like several of them. And I like that these people act human and not like cartoon characters. I, yeah, I'd rather watch Sonic if I want to see cartoon characters because Sonic was in a cartoon and an anime, etc. So disappointed. But trust me, I had a lot of that this year before Sonic 2 came out. There was nothing in the theater for months. Am I going to see the Madam Web movie? I'll see a trailer first, and if Dakota Johnson is great and looks sexy, I'll be in. As long as she's not getting tortured like in the 50 Shades films. But Josh, if you see this, know this: she can act. See the Social Network and Black Mask, and even Beastly. She has a cameo. She's human. She's not a human punching bag. Just because they did a terrible franchise doesn't mean they're horrible. Robert did Twilight, and he was a good Batman. I'll say that. Dude, I played a video game over 8 hours when I was 11. Yeah, eight. And this is before live streaming and video games that were on the PlayStation 2 and 4, 3, 4, everything. Is Uncommon Valor worth checking out? I haven't seen it yet. Ugh. I don't like math. I suck at math. Yeah, they did that to that happened to Paris Hilton. And I don't know why Mario didn't get a CG animated cartoon. It's getting a movie. It's this makes this Spag Union makes Hogwarts look like a freaking paradise. Oh God, I don't need schools that are like that. See, at least in this movie, Roger gives him some good, advice. It's a good Father's Day movie. This movie, but I'm not seeing it for Father's Day. I'm going to see it after because I saw it on Father's Day a few years ago. Troop 133. This was fun to do. I'm glad I got to do this because it was on the whim, but I had to do it, guys. I wanted to do this movie last year, and it was just the technical issues were just too much. And the chat's at least very calm today because last week was a holiday and it was just too much. I was so bored, and it felt endless. Thankfully, there's no more holidays till. Well, today is a holiday, but it's not a day where things were closed. Like Easter, a lot of stuff was closed, guys. It was bad, being outside because the malls were closed, the supermarket closed early, everything closed early except for the dollar store. Why Zendaya didn't talk in Dune? Well, because she's not in the film that much. In the first part, why do you think they delayed it till next year? Because she's doing that. That's why she can't do a Michelle Jones movie. She doesn't have the time. And I know she's young, but she does so much that it's not like she does one thing, guys. Her and Holland are very busy actors. Yeah, because DC had no reason to delay all their movies either. They did that because of the controversy. Yeah, this guy's the biggest asshole in the movie besides Heather. That happened to me too when I went camping in 1994. Oh, this part scared me when I was in the theater. I can see why Zendaya wasn't in Homecoming much. Yeah, because she was doing like three other films at that time. The Hand. Yeah, this jump scare scared me. It was just like in the Batman. Watch. Oh my god. Yeah, like it came out of nowhere. Like in the theater, people jumped out of their seats. Do you plan on reviewing Alvin and the Chipmunks 1983 and 2015? No, I don't really review a lot of cartoons unless it's a short cartoon series. If I've seen it all, and it's hard to find it to track the because the 2015 Alvin and the Chipmunks cartoon is not in it. It's not finished yet. Hmm. Nobody's perfect. Yeah, the mom disappears for the rest of the movie. It's just the dad and Greg, and then at the end, when he goes to Holly Hill's, when he goes to Holly Hill's, I mean not Holly Hill's sister's party, it's just him, Raleigh, and of course Peyton List, who looks beautiful, by the way. Do you think Rio 2 is worse than the first one? I haven't seen the Rio 2. Opinion on Thomas and Friends. I saw like some of it when I was a kid, but I haven't seen it in years. Wasn't really for me because Thomas doesn't talk. He's just like he just has the same face. It was a funny joke in Ant-Man when he comes out of the window. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. See, you see why you the and yeah, exactly. This is why when you give your speeches, don't do it outside where people can hear you. Yeah, he's an asshole. That's what he can do. Yeah, and they put him in a trap. Yeah, a trap that would not be in the Batman because in that movie, that's like a saw trap. What the Riddler puts people through. Ooh, yeah, that's why kids didn't go see that movie in the theater because it is not a movie for kids. Don't let your kids watch that. Yeah, they're gonna cover it with hunt. It's the key. Yep, ants. Yeah, it did. Sony will do the Michelle Jones movie when Zendaya has time, like Scarlett Johansson. She's an Oscar-nominated actress, but her Black Widow movie was not worth the wait because they didn't make it about her. It's about her dumbass sister that's not even really played by my own handiwork. Yeah, and again, you don't need to give Karan Bar an Indian accent anymore. He doesn't have that accent. Who to? That's a Pokemon. 10 o'clock. Well, at least the day's going by pretty quick. How much percentage is it? Yes, full. Okay. Oh yeah, this is when he trashes it like yeah, but and then he finds out that they're not really camping. Yeah, of course they're fakes. No, that's just staying at. Yeah, they're not even really camping. Is the light in your room going to come back? I hope so. It's just my dad has to fix it or put like a lamp right here. Raccoons. CGI ants, by the way. Show yourself. Yeah. But but he does get his at the end. This guy, Mr. Warren, he gets exactly what he deserves. $1,000. What's your thoughts on Ozark? I haven't seen it. Have you seen 17 again? Yeah, once. Yeah, exactly. Bintos like to talk too much. He's the only Brit in this movie, which is weird because I'm like, I thought he was Canadian. I love this. I love when, yeah, take that, asshole. Yep. Yep. I like this animation. It's good. Well done. Not the bees. Not the bees. Yep. Bears. Yeah. You saw the 24 Court Motel. Are you going to do the live commentary? Oh, no. I don't like camping either. Yeah, I'm not going to do the fourth movie. That movie never happened, and I'm never going to watch it. I saw that animated version. I didn't care about that. I saw the animated version last year on Disney Plus. It's too short. It's way too short. It's like the first movie, but with like reduced by 30 minutes. It's a good quote. A man who's never made a mistake never made anything. hmm I did. That's why I'm doing this podcast today. Yeah, I despise the fourth movie because it doesn't have any of the cast. It's a reboot without any heart, and it's just gross out humor. Ha ha. No, no, Fox, you failed. That's why the movie was a flop, and people forgot about it, and now they have to reboot it with animation. Yeah, I know. The pizza looks good. Yeah. Yeah, here comes the sin. This party's cool, but it's not as good as the party in the second movie. The best part of this is when Roderick starts singing. I was dying. I die every time I see that. Have you ever seen the animated movie Hoodwink? Hoodwinked? Yeah, I saw Hoodwinked. I own it on DVD. At least in this one, there's no uh, chocolate fountain. You saw ice sculpture. Yeah. Yeah. See, she even hit somebody. Have you learned nothing from Will Smith? All about you? No, she's a horrible character, Heather. Kids, they're kids, not midgets. That's yeah, yeah. I am too because this cracked me up in the theater. I laughed out loud. Yeah, he's performing for yeah, yeah. She is just like a snob. Yeah, that's not gonna work. He should have gotten a drummer. And it's too bad because well, Bill's not in this movie, and he played guitar. This is hilarious. This part cracks me up because he sings a Justin Bieber song. Yeah, she's horrible. At least Roderick makes me laugh. Watch. Oh wow. Did you hear the commentary for Inspector Gadget 2? One of them I've heard with the actors. He has no voice. Yeah, this girl, she gets exactly what she deserves. Bitches get stitches. It's like, baby, 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 oh, like, baby, 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 oh, like, baby, 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 oh, I thought you always be mine. Oh, I love this part. Baby, baby, baby. He's like, just cut it. Let's. I think Roderick was on something. It's so entertaining, man. They want to laugh. Like Robert Capral's like trying to baby, fix me. I'm going down, 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 down. And I just can't believe my. I'm like, baby, baby, baby. Oh, yeah, baby, baby, baby. What was John Witherspoon's funniest role? Yeah, I like them in the Wayans Brothers show, man. This is hilarious. She gets embarrassed. She gets embarrassed by everybody. Well, she got what she deserved. Yep, chocolate all over the dresses. That's hilarious, man. That's embarrassing. I'm glad I didn't. I'm not a girl. I didn't have a sweet 16 like that. Yeah, I would be so embarrassed. No, she's not. She's horrible. Oh my god. At least Raleigh gets his chocolate covered strawberry. Yep, eat it right off your arm. This movie's so funny, man. It cracks me up. Now, this is when they hold hands. It's cute. People are saying that Tom Holland Spider-Man 4 will come out in 2023. Yeah, well, I don't know. Hmm. It's not going to take as long. This is nice. They're holding hands. They didn't kiss because, again, they're kids, but at least they made a connection. Yeah, they had a connection, this cast. That's why I liked her better than Chloe Grace Moretz. And the movie's almost over, guys. So this was fun. Just Sweetie is an animated. That was fun. It's fun. The fun trilogy. 3 films, that's all we needed. We never needed a 4th movie. Everybody needs a little vacation. A day. I'm gonna take a little vacation. I'm gonna get away. I'm just seeing the end credits and then I'll stop. An hour and 27 minutes. Not too bad. People are saying, yeah, I'm glad you guys were respectable here. And, I'm glad you got to watch it. And I finally finished this movie in a podcast. So, yeah, 3 good movies. The second movie got me out of a dark place. And this was a fun summer movie. Don't think twice. When I saw this one, I went back and saw the second movie again because, it made me want to go back and revisit it. Why are you not a fan of Alicia Silverstone? It's just she does a lot of bad films, guys. Not just Batman and Robin, but a lot of bad films. And she ain't no Rachel Harris, I'll tell you that. U.S. casting, Canadian cast, Zachary Gordon. Yeah, you're the only Greg Heffley I needed. Robert Capron, great as Raleigh in all three films. Devin Bostic, it was funny in all three films. Rachel Harris was in all three films. Cutie from 2 and 3. Love you, girl. Great, Grayson Russell. And the characters grew in each film. Karan Barar, talented kid, really is. Lainey McNeil, yeah, very funny and very cute. Steve Zahn, yeah, mad respect, man. That's it. We're done. That was fun, guys. Thanks for watching. I wanted to do this. I needed to decompress after last week. At least today, Earth Day, there's nothing big planned for me. I just want to stay home and be eco-friendly and clean and, take care of my world that I live in. But thanks for watching, guys. Take care, and I'll probably do a review tomorrow if I can. And if you don't mind, I'm going to just watch some YouTube now. Take it easy, guys. Stay, celebrate Earth Day. Don't pollute the air. Be eco-friendly. Be nice to people because you never know. This Earth is the only one we're going to live in for now. But thank you for watching. See ya, John Avenger. See you in the next one. And